What's up guys, welcome to Void of Dust Gaming, your channel for fresh Arena of Valor content. And guys, I have checked through all the stuff that I've been playing, and recently one new skin was released. It's old Gildur, and while I was screening my videos and the content on this channel, I just realized one really bad thing. There hasn't been any Gildur videos since about 2 years, so I think it's time for some Gildur gameplay. And I think, because I haven't released anything in those 2 years, I guess that means that I haven't played Gildur for quite a while, and this is going to show in the upcoming video. Usually I wouldn't put something like that on the channel because it was actually quite miserable, to be honest with you guys, right from the beginning of this video, but I had support from one of my friends in Arena of Valor, and he had such a good game that I wanted to show that game to you guys, because I think it's just fair to honor people who are really good in the game. So in this case, I was carried. I didn't carry anything. I was to support Gildur, and therefore, well, I would say we just enjoy some really nice Murad gameplay, and this is the video all about. It's about Murad, and it's about Murad in the jungle with the current version. Nonetheless, I've got a build prepared for you, and I want to go through that build with you right now. So as you can see, I kind of tweaked the build that I was using most of the times on Gildur as a support mage, because now we have these new items with the gems. I haven't used any gem before, and I thought it might just be actually quite nice, because Gildur actually packs a punch on his second ability, this kind of gold thing flying around, to use the mage gem, which is the water gem. And I think I have chosen barrier here because when you want to activate your ultimate, it makes sense to enhance your health points a bit further. I think there is no better item in the movement section than the boots, which are the Gilded Greaves, because we want to reduce the crowd control effects, and as a melee attack based mage, we want to have the best reduction on crowd control effects that are there in the game. Other suitable movement items would be the Sonic Boots if you find yourself in a situation where a lot of enemies are using attack damage-based sources of damage. Item-wise, then I have taken the Aegis with the cooldown. Spirit Bond reduces the attack speed of nearby enemies by 30%. Keep in mind that this has changed with the Shield of the Lost. Shield of the Lost attacks are slowed. That has been changed. I don't know if you guys have seen the patch notes. I just ran across them today, and I didn't really know about that because I kind of skipped through the last patch notes, but this is the case. And yeah, if you want to know something about that, check out the patch notes on the official website. Because we are going in melee range, I have chosen Barret's Agony to be the next one, just because we are getting 225 armor with this, and of course you want to have anti-heal in the current meta. It's going to be really useful with him. And if you have the last slot to spare, I've taken Holy of Holies, but we're not gonna see that in any chance in this video, but it is there for your entertainment purposes. Mage tank wise, I have been chosen, I've been choosing max HP to be the perk that I wanted to focus on mainly. That means I've got Violate in here to boost my strength a bit further, because otherwise I have kind of this impression that I'm not really being helpful. Therefore, I wanted to focus on some ability power, but not all of this. As you can see, I've taken Benevolence in the next slot to get more HP and some movement speed. And mage tank wise, I've taken Valence in the last slot with 10 Arcana, boosting our max HP by 375. And we do get some nice cooldown reduction here as well. Enchantment-wise might be the stuff where things are getting a little bit tricky or a little bit hasty. Therefore, I've taken basically the stuff that I would use if I was a real mage. So we've got Mana Refill, we have the Blessing, we've got Holy Thunder in here. In hindsight, I should have taken rather Sacred Protection than Holy Thunder, but that's that. And in this particular case, I've taken Raging Inferno as well as some Deadly Claw. I think League of Humans does make more sense if we are taking, for example, Gunslinger and Enhanced Restore, but couldn't change it. That's the build, and this is the bit that you are going to see in a second. Beforehand, I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel. We want to have 1,000 subscribers until the end of the year, and if you enjoyed the Murad gameplay, give us a thumbs up, and if you think that Gildur is a good mage, give the thumbs up as well, and I am happy to see any comments down in the comment section below. It's free, just type in whatever you want to tell me about me, my videos, and the world. And otherwise, I wish you a pleasant weekend, and I hope you enjoy today's video. Let's go. Alrighty, right. Well, it is a pleasure to play Gildur in the current meta, because as I said, I did not play him that much in the past, I think. Not at all. Now, as you can see, we are up with Morin here. And I think we're going against, I don't even know, like, I have seen the pre-setup screen before. So we've got Tara in the enemy team. Kali is our mage. We've got Murad in our team. Morin. And now there is the detection. We have just spotted everyone in our jungle. Really crazy invade in this current state of the game, so they went all in. We've got Mina, we've got Vera, we've got Kriknak is their mage, and we've got Telenas, and Telenas is quite she's quite pesky. I think she is one of the better mages in better marksman in the current meta. And here I'm trying to do something for my Morin, but it did not work out the best way it possibly could. So we've got someone with superior range, and we've got someone who is able to heal up a little bit, and that this did not work out really, really good has just been seen right now. Well, to be fair, my controls on Gildur are quite rusty, and as I don't have any experience, it's going to be a crazy game, guys. It's going to be pretty intense, especially for myself. So, as I said, this is rather a game about Murad than a game about me. It's one of those games where I just play and I'm like, interesting, really interesting. So, we've got Vera down at our lane, which is kind of like she's camping our lane all the time. We just saw Kriknak standing around here. She did pull us towards her, and of course I'm not able to do anything with my abilities here. Now I tried to go in and try to steal the Abyssal Dragon, but it was actually not really committed in any kind of way, and therefore I have been dying here. So as you can see, the enemy focuses quite much on the bottom lane, and I think that's going to continue throughout the game. Tara and Arthur, that's basically a match made in heaven, because both do not really do anything to the other counterpart. Arthur has got some damage, he's got some control, but then Tara can heal up again, and therefore they're putting themselves down, and then they're going up, and then basically nothing happens. So this is kind of like a frozen lane, so we need to focus on other lanes. But what the enemy did better, it was quite bitter, yes, but what the enemy did better than we did so far was basically to put a focus and therefore some pressure on a specific lane, and this has been our lane at the bottom of the game. Still, we have been able to catch up from that 1-4. We have been able to go back, and I think this was a kill which was forced a little bit by the second ability that I was just thrown right into Telenas, and it gave Murad the opportunity to unleash his ultimate, which is really good because you can just use it on the tower without any compromises. Again, I'm going in. We are committing every single bit here, and unfortunately we are not able to get that really tanky Mina on the tower. What a shame. Oh my god. I don't know what happened there. I guess he was about to go home, but I just said that we were able to get back into the game after the 1-4, and now we see a 4 versus 9. So the enemy transitioned the death toll right into their own hands, and they completely rolled over us in the next few moments, and this was rewarded with a really nice gold and kill lead here. But it doesn't matter because the game is over when one side has won. And because we did not see a surrender vote here and we did not surrender so far, everything is still open to the test. What I underestimated completely was the fact that Mina is able to taunt my ultimate, and it just got me a couple of moments and a couple of scenes to kind of get to know that she is able to do so. Like, I didn't get it at first. I was like, okay, well, did I not press it? Did I move? Did I move out? So it took me quite a while, and that's a good thing that you guys are watching this particular video, because now I can tell you, if you are using your ultimate as Gildur and you have Mina in the opposing team, she is able to taunt you out of your ult. Pretty nifty, I'd say. Going with the mana ring here, I think that was the wrong choice. I should have gone with the armor item piece at first. And again, there she is. I'm not really doing that much damage to her. Like, I've got some really good crowd controls, but as they have this massive kill lead right now, and I haven't seen any good scenes against Mina, I don't really think that I can stand a chance against them. Again, I hit with my second ability, but look at her health. And now she, of course, she is taunting back out. She's just moving constantly during my ult, which is actually pretty bad. I think it's kind of like nullifies my ability, but then that's that. And as I said, it took me quite a while to realize what she was doing all the time. And again, like, Morin was so close to being dead, and now it is 6 versus 12. But as I already foreshadowed or already told you guys, Murad is going to have the game of his life, and we are going to come to that point in a couple of minutes. So 7 minutes played. Half of the game has already been played so far. 7 versus 13. Aegis is about to, so I'm about to get my first item here. I think I got the Halo buff right now, but I just realized that this is not gonna help us, because we had a lot of encounters where we were actually dropping quite low, and then afterwards we should have better gone to some other items, and I think I changed it throughout the game. Again, I'm using my ultimate and she's just moving, and I think that is the taunt, but that wasn't the taunt effect. She was just moving, I guess. And as you see, we don't really stand a chance. Like, combined forces are not enough to match them, so now our Murad has to keep the pace. Arthur is fighting against Tara up there. Tara's dropping low. Arthur is not dropping as low as she does. I think it's a really nice integration that you now see the health points or the health bars of enemies as well as your own teammates. Well, Tara is about to... Oh no, he did kill her. Pretty good. Pretty good in terms that we need every single kill, and that means gold that we can get right now. So this is pretty important, and you just can see that Mina has really improved. She was one of the heroes that you did not want to play any... And I think that was a really good ult. I'm dying here, but it gives us the opportunity to get back into the game, because we just killed 3 enemies, and that was on my back. Like, I died, but we killed 3 of them instead. And of course, you want to fuel your damage dealer. I mean, that's the most important thing. You want your damage dealer and your carry to get as much gold as possible. Therefore, my deaths do not really count. Like, it's completely... Of course, it's not completely... well, I'm looking for the word right now. It's not that we do not care about this, because, of course... The more I die, the more gold the enemies get, but of course you want your carry to be fueled, because then he can basically deal with everything in this game. So our main purpose now is to get kills on Murad, and I don't even know what that ult was all about. Positioning was bad, ult was bad, timing was bad, and execution was bad as well. So everything was bad about this. Murad is able to kill Vera no matter what, so really nice. And now he's going back in again, and he's able to stack his abilities on the enemies, which is something that good Murad players can. Bad Murad players need minions to be functionable, but good Murad players will get their stacks for the ultimate while getting them on enemies or getting them on minions in the middle of a wave or in the middle of a fight. So that was really, really nice. And well, it's still 14 versus 19, but at this point of the game, just to tell you my thoughts, I had the feeling that we might be able to get this game into our hands back again. I mean, it wasn't in our hands at all, so I thought that we might stand a chance here. Well, I just activated all my stuff. Can't really do anything to help Arthur here, and he's able to shut down... He's able to shut down that Telenas here. I think that was really, really good. And now I'm using my ult and everything that I've got to help out Murad and secure the kill. Again, the slow on your S2 is actually really nice. It's a really powerful tool to set up engages. And now you need to be super careful. Wow, I was so low. I was so low here. I made it out alive. Barely. And... well, die. Yes. That was for all the pain that she caused me during the first half of the game. So, we have now closed the gap just by 2 kills. 2 kills are separating the enemy team and our team. 18-20. I think that's manageable. And we did a really good job on pushing the towers. As you can see, every single lane is pushed to the very last tower. So I don't know how that happened, but I think we kind of switched the pace of the game from getting kills to getting towers, and that's the more important stuff that you want to have. And I mean, I'm so lost. In my mind, I was so lost during that game. I don't even know what happened. It's just to showcase you that pro gamers such as I'm not have bad days as well. So bad players have bad days. That's the message of this. And if bad players have bad days, they might still be able to win if you just keep on playing. As I said in one of my last videos, the worst thing that you can do to your team and yourself and your dignity is to AFK the shit out of this game. No one likes that. Play to the very best you are actually able to pull off, and everything might be alright. Of course, it's not a secure that some of your teammates will carry, but if you are bad, keep yourself in the game, use your health points. I mean, every single blow that Telenas is using on myself is a blow that Murad does not get, and therefore he's able to unleash more damage over a longer period of time. That is how maths work in Arena of Valor. If you're able to just kind of like offer yourself to the enemy and they choose you as a target, that means that they were not focusing on anything else in your team, and therefore you might be able to get them. So really nice encounter from the side, but I think the ultimate did quite good here. Now we need to back it off. I've got a really big shield by now, and I'm able to get out alive. Wasn't easy, but I was killed. I mean, who stands there? Like, what kind of action was that? Good communication from the enemy team and good overview from Telenas. And she was able to get me, but on what cost? And here they go. That's so bad for them. Well, she's able to shred him. But now... I mean, the controls are on point. Our friend Murad does a good job here on distracting them so that they are not getting the tower, and he kills them. That shows you just need constant effort. He tried for 3 or 4 times to get Telenas, and in the end he was successful. So that's what it's all about. Focus on your goals, focus on your aim. I'm sounding like some of those management consultant persons, but basically that's the spirit of the game. Focus on what you want to achieve and just keep on trying, and then you will be able to do so. And that constant effort made their carry die, and now we've got a good opportunity to get things done. So we're guessing Abyssal Dragon because that's going to serve one single purpose. And now I need my ultimate to help Murad out here. Oh, I didn't press it. I mean, I needed my support item to help Murad out here. And now this is going to serve us one single purpose. To get the Abyssal Dragon means that we are getting the Dark Blessing buff. And the Dark Blessing buff means that one of our heroes who dies in the fight is able to be revived with 3,000 health points or something. So it's an additional revive, and that means that you are able to get back into the game twice if you have built Blade of Eternity. And look at that. We managed to kill almost the entire enemy team. The only person that's standing between us and the win is Telenas right now. And now the only thing that we need to do is wait for the minions and push that freaking lane. And that's what we are focusing on right now. Telenas is dead. Murad kills her. Now we have Krignek, who is the last person standing. I sacrifice myself, ulting in order to kill Krignek. And there is the win. And what's the verdict of this? Even while my game plan and... I'm spitting around. Even while my game plan wasn't on point, I still continued to play the game. And while I was using some of my stuff and we had pretty good team fights because the combination of the team worked quite well, we still were able to win the game while my statistics looked pretty bad. And that is the key to success. I don't even know if I'm trying to convince myself or people watching my videos, but this is what it's all about. 6-0, I was better than Kali, and I was better than 2/3 of the enemy team, and that's all what you need to know about this. 48.5 participation, second best participation in the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you want to be such as Murad in one of my videos, just add me in game and write me a nice message, and I will try to figure out when we can play together. Cheers and bye.